There is writing for writing, and there is writing for speaking. There's writing for writing, and there's writing for speaking. And they are two different things. Too many people just don't handle email well enough. Now, maybe part of it is because Outlook is just a disaster for so many of us. We don't understand it. And other times it's just because, it's just another piece of noise that you have to deal with. Email is not like social media. It's not like Facebook. It's not like texting, in my opinion. If you have an email address on your business card and you have a responsibility to be diligent with it, I think you should answer email within 12 hours at all times. Probably half the frustration of being a conference host is dealing with people who are simply not good with their email. So you want to be a better communicator? Answer your damn email. That is the segue to our next topic, the use of profanity. And if it is ever acceptable and perhaps even effective. Now, I heard you all, you responded. You responded when I said answer your email, but I didn't just say answer your email. I said answer your damn email. And I think maybe that sort of carried a little bit more weight. Of course, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It's day 2. I don't think I would have said that 8:30 yesterday morning. We now have rapport. And in my view, there are certain words that are acceptable in the proper context. That's one. There's another. And I'd be a hypocrite if I didn't include that one. So everyone's going to draw their own line. The seminal moment for me was a year and a half ago, and I think there's some people in this room who were there that day. We had a full-day presentation skills workshop, and it was heavy. We were looking at slides, dissecting. Spent all day at around 2 o'clock or so. We took a break, and we were getting pretty loose. In fact, one of the guys noticed that out of the hotel they were selling beer. She came in with a cup of beer after the break, and my sleeves were rolled up, the tie was loose. And one of the women said, I get nervous when I speak, and my friends say to me, don't be nervous, it's okay. And I said to her, well, I'm sorry, but that's just bullshit advice. That word there is an interesting one. Again, I wouldn't have done that at 8:30 in the morning. But we had rapport, we were almost intimate by now. We spent so long working on this stuff, and I think it had impact when I said it. Now, the interesting thing is that I don't think I would ever say just that word. For some reason, when you add bull to it, it softens it a little bit. So, my line is drawn right there between what I consider to be potentially acceptable and not. Again, you're all going to draw your own lines. I'm sure some of you are drawing your line right here. There may be a couple of you in the room who were offended when I just shared that story with you. I realized the risk of doing that. There's my line, and of course there's numerous other things on that side of the line. All these gun things on that side of the line. I'll tell you what is also on that side of the line for me, these words here. Because unless I'm actually speaking about God, I'm going to try really hard not to say God. That's hard to do. Oh my God. Everybody says that. Or the way my daughters say it today, oh my God. To some people, that's going to be more offensive than saying crap. If I'm not speaking about God, then essentially I'm taking God's name in vain, potentially. So those are words that I try to avoid whenever possible.